All right, let's get this show started.
Dricus du Plessis already has another name in mind after his victory over Kamaru Usman on Saturday. In a video shared by DDP's friend Jackson O'Doherty, du Plessis celebrated the win by quickly downing a beer and a martini before calling out Francis Ngannou.
Alright guys, I have been practicing and today we're doing an espresso martini in the beer. So 3, 2. Dude, I'm Ghana. You're taking everything I work for, motherfucker. I want to fight your ass.
It looks like we won't see Colby Covington versus Belal Muhammad at RAF after all. The longtime rivals feud reached a boiling point at RAF 11, where they had to be separated after a heated exchange at the post-fight press conference escalated into a physical confrontation. Following their victories on Saturday, RAF officials announced a wrestling match between Covington and Muhammad, with Covington's RAF Cruiserweight Crossover Championship set to be on the line. However, in a new interview with Submission Radio, Covington revealed that the match is no longer happening. He claimed that Muhammad is unable to keep things professional and suggested that Belal would likely try to turn the match into another physical altercation, similar to what happened at the press conference. Colby also revealed that RAF will likely book a rematch between him and Arman Tsarukyan instead.
It's not happening?
Yeah. No, it's not happening. I made the executive decision. I'm breaking news here on Submission Radio.
Whoa!
I always give you the breaking news, bro. I give you all the good.
You do, brother.
So,
You do.
Yeah, so we're going to move away from that matchup. Let me tell you the reasons why, Dennis. First off, you know, he's on the mic at the post-fight press conference. He's you know, claiming to be, you know, a man of the people. I care about the kids. I want to be a good example. I'm sorry I cussed. And then the next second, he stands up and throws a sucker kick at me and runs across the stage to try and attack me like a freaking filthy animal. Like, it's just, you know, like a delinquent, like a criminal. It's just disgusting. There's no professionalism on his side. So, of course, the company knows I beat him in 60 seconds or less in a wrestling match, but we know he's not going to be able to wrestle me. He's just going to try and fight me, and he's going to be unprofessional. So we're going to move on to, and let's be honest, Dennis, he's not a star. He doesn't move the needle, so he's not going to get me more incentive on this belt. We want big draws only. So, you know, someone that deserves it, Arman deserves the rematch. You know, if Arman wants the rematch, we're going to do the rematch. You know, I'm going to back it up. I'm going to prove that I'm the best wrestler on the planet. I'm the best crossover wrestler, since I have the crossover RAF champion of the world. I'm the best crossover athlete in RAF history.
Conor McGregor has shared new details about the knee injury he suffered at UFC 329. In an update posted on his X account, McGregor confirmed that he was diagnosed with a torn ACL, the same injury he suffered in his first meeting with Max Holloway back in 2013. He also shared a timeline for his return. He wrote, "Update, it was ACL and meniscus. It is the same injury as the first Holloway fight, only this time the opposite leg. Quite shocking. I returned to competition within 9 months to fight Diego Brandao back then. With today's regenerative medicine advancements and improved training methods, it is well within my realm to return by next summer. I am walking without a crutch. I done leg extension machine work the other day to no issue. So I can walk without aid and activate my quad under resistance, all very positive. I am maximum discipline and I have maintained it fully since the bout. I wonder, was I saved from something worse here? I believe so. I would have attended the after party as the man, and who knows then. I believe I was saved. Thank you, God. On we go, no sad stories. Thank you for the support and well wishes, everyone. Your health is your wealth." Arman Tsarukyan is not optimistic about Conor McGregor's fighting future. In a recent interview with MMA Fighting, Arman had high praise for McGregor, calling him a GOAT in our sport, but he believes Conor's career may be over following the injury he suffered at UFC 329.
But Conor, yeah, unfortunately he got injury during the fight, or maybe before the fight, and then he couldn't perform very well. But I feel like Conor is done, and he gotta just focus on his business. And he did a lot for this sport, for UFC especially, and he's like a goat, you know, in our sport. And because of him, a lot of people is watching UFC, and he changed the game. And but time to leave, or UFC gotta give him like a easy fights, not like Holloway or someone.
Who should they give him?
Me.
You. Make that money, Arman, right?
Yeah, just make the money and like and like let them know that he can beat me.
Islam Makhachev attended the FIFA World Cup final between Argentina and Spain, where he couldn't resist trolling a Lionel Messi fan after Argentina's defeat.
They got second place. Yeah, I'm happy. Because Ronaldo is not here, Messi's here. Okay. What do you think about today's game?
Kamaru Usman said he didn't want to make excuses after his loss to Dricus du Plessis, but he continued to explain the reasons behind his defeat. During his post-fight interview with Daniel Cormier, Usman criticized the judges' scorecards, calling the 45-50 decision crazy and suggesting the fight was much closer. Later, during the post-fight press conference, Usman revealed that a long-range shot from du Plessis caught him in the eye and affected his vision, making it difficult for him to execute his game plan.
It is what it is. I just couldn't necessarily get going. He was big, strong, he's rangy, you know, so it was a little tough to get going. I took kind of like a thumb punch in the eye early on, and that kind of blurred the vision a bit, but, you know, no excuses. It is what it is. It was pretty comfortable. Like I said, he's a big boy, and you know, when you start seeing two of the big boys, and he's got kind of, like I said, it's a weird, rangy shots, so it's kind of a little delayed to get out of the way of those shots, you know, seeing them, but, you know, no excuses. It's tough to be on this side. I'm not used to being on this side, so yeah, kind of sucks.
When discussing his future, Usman admitted that he is unsure which weight class his next fight will take place in and isn't ruling out a move back to 170.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. I can make both. It's not a, yeah, 170 is a cut, but it's, at the end of the day, I'm not the biggest welterweight. So, you know, it is what it is. You deal with it. If there's opportunities there, I'm going to go there. If the opportunities up here, I'm going to stay here. So there's really no, it doesn't matter. You know, it sucks that I wasn't victorious tonight because we're having a complete conversation, different conversation, had I went out and been able to execute the way that I wanted. So I guess this is my time of not being able to execute like I've done to most guys.
Khamzat Chimaev continues to prove just how strong he really is. Almost every opponent who has faced Chimaev has mentioned being surprised by his physical strength inside the octagon. Now, Khamzat has added more fuel to that reputation by sharing a video of himself performing heavy box squats with ease. In the clip, his friend can be heard saying in Russian that the weight is 250 kilograms, which is just over 550 pounds.
На грифе 250, 8-й подход. Пошла. Мощно. Раз, отлично. Два, мощно. Три, гриф, главное, не сломался. 4, отлично. 5, отверх, отлично. 250 килограмм.
Quick heads up guys, if you're enjoying the content, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the hype button to help us reach more viewers. Now back to the news. Dana White has blasted FIFA's production team following the World Cup final. After the tournament concluded, the UFC CEO shared a video on social media in which he slammed FIFA's production team, calling them the worst production team in the history of sports.
You know what's crazy? I actually teed up the guys who are doing the production, the guys responsible for the production of the World Cup, for you guys to hit a grand slam home run. Even though everybody in my team was arguing with me saying that you are the worst, I said, no, we are the worst. They didn't fuck it up as bad as we did. And what do you guys do? You triple down today and you just go, fuck you, Dana White. You're not beating us. We're the worst production team in the history of sports to ever show celebrities. I bow down. Congratulations to the producers of the World Cup. You guys win. You guys f***ed up that flyover too. I'm not going to nitpick. I'm just giving you credit where credit is due. You guys absolutely f***ing suck. We are the second worst.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Fun Training. Number 2 meme was posted by Enough Brilliant. And number 1 meme was posted by Raw Power.
hey, 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 hold me, hold me, hold me. I take it. Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.